Hi, welcome to the sixth episode of Yank and Cook with On Lok. My name is Stephanie, and on behalf of our beloved On Lok team, we would like to give you warm welcome to see every one of you today. I see people are still coming in. We have right now 231 attendee and still climbing. And before we get into the show, I'd like to give you a short introduction of On Lok. On Lok is a nonprofit organization that we've been serving the senior in in San Francisco Bay Area for 50 years. And our On Lok's PACE program provide medical and support services for our senior so that they can age at home for as long as possible. Our On Lok Senior Center is the largest senior center in San Francisco. We offer virtual exercise classes and case management services. Today's theme is all-time classic because we're celebrating our 50 years anniversary. And before we get into that, I also have a short promo that Chef Yan did for us. I'd like to share it with all of you guys.
Hi everyone, Chef.
Sorry, my bad. Something wrong with the clip here. Okay, one more time. Give it a try.
Hi everyone.
It seems like it's not working. Sorry, one more time. Oh, it seems like the promo that I was trying to show is not working so well, but that's fine because we already have our wonderful Chef Yan in the background waiting to see all of you. And we have 264 attendee and it's climbing. And also like to remind all of you, during this show, we will give out 3 sets of Chef Yan knife sets together with our On Lok cookbook. So if you would like to win that prize, send us some question, and then we would just randomly draw 3 winners for this show. And I'd like to say thank you and so happy to see you all here. I will turn my light to Chef Yan.
Welcome everybody. Just like we say in from Taiwan, 欢迎各位参与这个 virtual 的 cooking class。歡迎各位今日咧參加咧我哋呢一個咧 virtual cooking class。I welcome all of you. You see, 3 trilingual. Welcome all of you to join us today in this wonderful cooking. Yan can cook with On Lok. Today, I'm excited. You know why I'm excited? I've been working with the On Lok team for almost 6-7 times already.
Yes.
And this is ongoing, and a lot of more and more people are joining us. And today I'm very happy to introduce you to my good friend. All of you know that Grace Lee, CEO of On Lok. And I would like to ask Grace, do you actually cook at home sometimes? Do you have time to cook at home?
But only during the pandemic have I had time. So I'm starting to watch more of your shows and learning techniques and enjoying cooking very much.
Well, that's the reason why we decided to do the virtual, because pandemic, a lot of people don't have time, don't want to bother to cook.
Yeah.
But now a lot of people actually cooking at home. That's the reason why we want to share with you how you can put together a menu for your family. Not only easy to do, but also healthy and delicious.
Yes.
And that's the key. Now, Grace asked me, hey, what are you doing today? Are you interested to find out what I'm doing today?
Yes, since we're doing classics, I can't wait to hear about what we're going to cook today.
Now, want to mention about classics. Each time is a different theme. This is classic, the home cooking classic or restaurant classic. You go to most Chinese restaurants nowadays, always have chicken salad. Larry Chu have chicken salad. Everybody have chicken salad. And the Cantonese restaurant, they have 手撕雞, it's also chicken salad. It's actually, this one is even healthier, much more fun and more colorful. And then another one I want to show you is, of course, beef kailan, beef broccoli.
Okay.
Everyone's
favorite.
Everybody, and also very healthy. Broccoli is very, very healthy. And then another one is everybody's favorite, sweet and sour pork. You can do sweet and sour pork, sweet and sour shrimp, sweet and sour scallop, or sweet and sour chicken.
Okay, good.
Okay, now let's introduce the ingredient. And then I'm going to ask Grace to give me a hand to cut because she is very good. Even though she doesn't cook that much pre-pandemic, but now during the pandemic, she watched the Yan Can Cook show. She watched Yan Can Cook with On Lok. So this is why I'm going to challenge her to see whether you can cut it like this. Look at that. I'm going to challenge her to cut up like this, okay?
Okay.
This is zucchini. This is cantaloupe.
Okay.
A honeydew and cantaloupe. So I'm going to have one piece here.
All right.
And the way to do it is, I cut it in slice like this. You see this? See?
Okay.
One slice.
All right.
And then another slice. Okay. And then, and I put them all up. Then you just line them all up and then slice it. I would like to cut into little julienne pieces with the knife. In the meantime, let's introduce the restaurant. Why Grace is my sous chef working with me, not executive sous chef.
It's all about the knife.
Yeah. And then look at that. Very, very good. You see, Grace is so precise.
How does that look?
Very, very good.
Oh,
I
good.
am
nice
impressed.
and even.
I am impressed. Okay. I'm impressed. Then after that, put it right over here.
Okay.
Lay them all out right over here. I guess that's all we need. That's all we need anyway. So we'll put it over here, put the rest over here. In the meantime, we'll introduce the actual ingredient. Now, chicken salad, you have to have lettuce. Sometimes you can also use purple onion, slice it up. Instead of having that, I have cantaloupe, I have honeydew, I have dragon fruit.
Okay.
This is the red dragon fruit. I also have chicken. This chicken is actually roast chicken. You can have poached chicken or roast chicken. After you cook it, you hand shred it. So that's why it looks beautiful like this.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do is you hold onto this.
Okay.
And I'm going to add a tiny bit of sesame syrup, make it flavorful. Tiny bit of sesame syrup.
Okay. Should I?
Tiny bit of pepper. Tiny bit of pepper.
All right.
Okay. And a tiny bit of.
Well, which one's this one?
This is
chili oil.
This is chili oil. Look at the color.
Okay. All right.
And I add the best soy sauce you can ever find. This is tin ding tao chow. Look at that.
Yes, you gave me a taste of it. It's like magic.
This is more than magic. This is amazing. This is double fermented, and then you can get it in very few places. I'll show you later.
Okay.
So when this is all nice and ready,
all right,
we cut them all up. Then what we'll do is we can literally put this. This is how you do it.
Okay.
You put it like
right upside down.
Look at that.
Wow.
Very, very simple. And then that's salad dressing. I want Grace to taste a little bit of my salad dressing.
Okay.
And then I'll show you what it is. Taste a little bit. And this little spoon. You know, Western chef, a nice Chinese chef, Western chef always cook and taste.
Always cook and taste.
A Chinese chef, they don't have time to taste.
Oh.
But this is really good. Okay. It's very mild and a very
full
body.
Yes, yes.
And then what you do
what's in this one?
This one, I have, I'll show you the ingredient I have.
Okay.
I have soy sauce.
I'm sorry to interrupt a little bit. I'm sorry. Yeah, something wrong with Chef Yan the microphone. Yeah. Can you unmute maybe, or can you try to unmute?
I can hear now.
Okay.
I can't hear you.
Stephanie, can you unmute the camera? That is, yeah.
Can you hear me?
How about
now
this?
I can.
Now I can hear.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
We're back on.
Much
Yeah,
better.
There you go. Now I like to remind everybody, life is always unpredictable. Sometimes up, sometimes down. Sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't work. So you just have to have hope. You just have to be optimistic. So this is what life is all about, right?
Just roll
So
with it.
a little hiccup is okay. Okay, just like you drop something on the floor, you pick it up, move on. That's how life is, right?
But
Very
there's
simple.
nothing on the floor, so don't worry.
Nothing have dropped on the floor yet. Anyway, your basically you have sesame oil, soy sauce, and vinegar,
Vinegar,
and a
rice
kind of
vinegar.
honey,
Okay.
and then also wild honey.
Okay.
Wild honey. Okay. So and also a tiny bit of chili oil and pepper. So it's very, very simple. If you want to make it more creamy, add a tiny bit of mayonnaise.
Oh, okay.
Use the wonderful mayonnaise and mix it up so this white is nice and
Okay.
creamy.
Okay.
Okay, this is all. And also use oil. Now I use oil, which a lot of people don't realize. A lot of oil available. You can use olive oil, but this is similar to olive oil, very healthy. A lot of loaded with vitamin A. It's a camellia tea tree in Taiwan. It's called 山茶油, 腐茶油, very famous. A lot of people. It is very, very widely used in Taiwan, in southern China, and use it. And then when this is done, help me to drizzle this all in here.
Okay.
I'll put this over here. Drizzle in. This is a wonderful chicken salad. And the ingredient that I use is very healthy, very easy to do. It's a classic, and everybody can do it at home. 每個人屋企咧都可以做嘅呢個菜啊，手撕雞啊，and 手撕雞，雞沙律沙拉， and then use a chopstick and put some of these. We fry the shredded ginger, put it right on top. Beautiful.
All right. So it's fried ginger. So why did you fry it?
Because it gets the crispiness, it gives the texture contrast, okay? And then also,
you can see this.
Yeah.
Looks delicious.
And also this is pickled ginger. I pickled at home.
Oh.
You can also put it on top. Beautiful. Yeah, so this way, you keep the dimension.
Okay.
This is color contrast, flavor contrast. And then, now, you are very artistic. All this flour, you can pick one. Which one you would want, you can put it on. These are edible flour.
Oh, they are. Okay, let's get this white one.
Yeah, very white one. Look at that. Beautiful.
Fantastic.
And then
you can, these leaves look like mint leaves.
Yeah, mint. These are mint. These are mint.
Oh.
These are actually mint. Look at that. So this way, all of a sudden, you basically elevate a simple classic dish into a restaurant dish. Then when you entertain people, this is it. The first dish we have presented to you is this Grace special homemade chicken salad with honeydew.
Yeah, and what I like about this, you still have all the same basic ingredients we always have, right? The fruits, you have the lettuce, and now we know you can roast or poach chicken. And then the texture with the ginger. Oh, I'm very excited to try this at home.
Well, once we finish this is yours to take home.
Oh,
to try it out. Grace and I today are teaming up and collaborating. Without you, I have a problem. Maybe we can ask anybody have any question.
Sure, we'd love to hear from the audience. So if there are people who are on, let's hear a question.
Yeah. We have a lot of questions coming in already. But first, before we address the question, we'd like to announce one winner for Chef Yan Night Chef together with our On Lok cookbook. Her name is Nina Houghton. Yay, congratulations.
Nina. Let me show what Nina have received. This is the knife that Grace have just used. Okay? That means as soon as you pick this up, you use it, you pick it up, you'll be just as good or better than Grace. That's I can guarantee. And then also we are also given a couple of these On Lok cookbook. Amazing, beautiful cookbook. Look at all the color. And these are the member and the people are associated with On Lok, created all these wonderful home cooked recipe. See, sweet and sour pork. Okay, it's amazing. So we will give one of these away. In the meantime, Any other question for
Yes.
Grace or me?
Yes, they would like to ask you what are the best type of edible flower? Yeah.
Okay, you go to a lot of nursery. You can actually buy flower. Even roses is edible.
Mm.
You tell them that I want to have edible flower. So many of these plants are actually edible flower.
Okay.
And a lot of time you can actually go to a upscale supermarket. You can buy them in a little carton, a little plastic container, have different color.
Okay.
A lot of upscale Michelin star restaurant use that rather than, and like Alice Water, my good friend, Alice Water actually grow a lot of these in her own farm and the backyard and everything. So I grow this in my backyard.
Okay.
So all of these are wonderful, from mint that have flowers and all kind of stuff. So
Good.
the next dish that I think the first, the classic, is very healthy. The second classic is everybody know, beef and broccoli.
Yes.
Right. So beef and broccoli. A lot of people, when you were born and grew up you grew up here, or you grew up in Taiwan?
I grew up here.
You grew up
in
here.
Florida.
So you ask your parent when Chinese people in Taiwan and Asia, when they do the beef and broccoli, they use gailan. This is gailan.
Okay.
Okay. This is the Chinese broccoli, gailan. So what I did is I trimmed the bottom.
Okay.
And I only use the tender part, the middle part, and I lightly poach it. So the ingredient is beef, okay, cut into slices or chunks.
Okay.
And then I have broccoli.
So it's very different
very
from
different.
American broccoli.
You know why they call this broccoli, but a lot of people don't know. See, the Chinese broccoli flower,
The flower is
the
still?
flower looks exactly like a
it's
broccoli
very,
flower.
but smaller.
You see this? It's just smaller. So that's why they call beef. This is Chinese broccoli.
And is the taste the same?
Slightly sweeter.
Sweeter.
And more leafy. This one you basically eat the flower. This one you eat the stem and the leaf.
And the leaf. Okay.
But everybody know this is one of the healthiest vegetable.
Always eat your greens.
Yeah. No, not only that. Broccoli is the healthiest vegetable.
Okay. Most
available.
nutrients.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Vitamins.
everybody around the world love it, except President Bush. He doesn't like. He said he tell everybody he doesn't. But the thing is, he doesn't know how much he misses, even though he loved Chinese food. Because I have a friend. I opened a Chinese restaurant in Houston. And he used to go into the restaurant and order beef and broccoli. He said, no
broccoli on his plate.
But Chinese gailan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Great.
So anyway, the way to do it, you use a knife to cut it into smaller flower for me.
Okay.
And
You want me
then
to cut it?
Yeah, cut it.
Okay.
Because this way, I want to cut it about this size. Okay?
Okay.
So this is way. Very good. Now, Grace is so proficient with my knife. I have to retire pretty soon.
Yeah.
So good. And then in the meantime, we're going to show everybody how to get the beef ready. Now, here is a piece of beef, okay? And then I can cut this into chunks, or I can cut this into slices. Now, you cut into slices, you can cut it this angle, like this. You see this? Cut it, see this?
Yeah.
Across the grain. The grain is running this way. You always cut it across the grain, 90 degrees.
And so which cut of meat are you using?
This is flank steak.
Flank steak.
Most Chinese restaurants use flank steak, but you can use tri-tip, you can use a New York cut, you can use a iron spur.
It's very lean though, right?
Very lean, very lean. That's the reason why the Chinese restaurant. And then another one is, after this, you see, nice and thin, but not too thin. You want to have just enough thickness, so they won't be overcooked. And then the rest I cut into chunks like this.
Now, the other thing I noticed you were doing, you're cutting it on a slant.
Yeah,
Why do you do that?
Because it looks nicer, it's bigger.
Okay.
When you cut in a slant, it's wider.
Okay.
You cut it, because this is only this thick. If I cut it straight, it would be only this wide. But you cut it in slant, it will be this big. That's another reason. So let us marinate. And then I'm going to get a chopstick, and Grace, you can help me because you are the executive sous chef.
Slicing more beef.
See, there are two different beef that I use.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to show you. You can have life is full of choice. Okay.
Okay.
So that's why you go to On Lok. You have all kinds of services.
Right.
You can ask for a delivery, home delivery for food, or go and pick up. In case you can pick up the food, or you can ask people to deliver the medicine.
That's right.
And I actually follow the drivers and actually deliver the food and deliver the medicine to the people.
I am so proud of how well he knows all of the services of the On Lok program and recognizes why they're so important for the seniors in our community, because as they get older or more frail, they need help. And those are the kinds of services and supports, as Chef Yan has described, that we provide to them. So thank you for being part of the experience of what people have from On Lok.
If you look at the slogan of On Lok, where senior embrace life. Can you see that? Where senior embrace life. You know why I am so excited and so happy and honored to work with On Lok? Because I am one of the senior. You are before senior. Grace is before senior. But Martin Yan, senior citizen. Okay.
Senior power.
So anyway, so what we do is we marinate this with soy sauce. Okay. We marinate with soy sauce. Now I want to mention this to you. When you marinate beef, you can use dark soy.
Okay.
Because it want to have
richer flavor,
and then
right?
Dark soy will show you the difference between light soy and dark soy. Normally, when you shake a bottle of dark soy and a regular soy, look at this. Regular soy, when you shake the bottle, they do not stain the bottle, right?
Okay.
When you shake the dark soy, a lot of people, it stain the bottle because it's caramel. Look at that, stain the bottle. That's the difference.
Thicker. It's thicker too.
Thicker and also sweeter because of caramel. So I want to have rich color for my beef. So this is the trick, okay? Put a tiny bit of dark soy, not much, just a few drops, okay? That's it. You don't want to add too much because when you add too much, it will be too dark. That's it. And then.
So most people don't know that there's so many different varieties of this, right?
Yeah, they actually say dark soy.
Okay.
They actually label dark soy or black soy.
Okay.
So if they don't, it's regular soy.
Okay.
And then always marinate that, and also with a tiny bit of cornstarch, You may ask, I would ask you, Grace, why Cantonese chef and Chinese chef like to use cornstarch to marinate that beef?
Well, I think I know this because this was one of my mom's favorite dishes. It helps to tenderize it, right?
Tenderize, this is seal in the juice. It seals the juice.
Seals in the juice.
Seal the juice and the moisture and the fat. So that's the reason why it's tenderized in a sense. And also give that nice shiny glaze.
Shiny, yeah. Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, look at that. You can do me a favor and mix them up, turn them up, and then in the meantime, we'll get ready. And then the last one, this is a professional trick. Because cornstarch is starch, they tend to stick. So right before you stir fry, after marinating, you put a tiny bit of oil.
Okay.
And then mix it. So this way, when you stir fry, they would not get stuck.
Stuck on the pan.
So this is the trick, okay? This is the trick. If you want a hot and spicy, you're a hot and spicy person.
A little bit,
Spice girl, a tiny bit of white pepper.
White pepper.
Okay, tiny bit of white pepper. So this will give the little kick. And
what's the difference with white pepper and black pepper? Is it just a more spicy?
A lot of people like to use, the Chinese chef like to use white pepper because they do not make a little, like a dirt, something burn. Black pepper, a little black dot all over the place. It looks like it's burned, okay? So that's the reason why. Particularly when you do seafood. Particularly when you do seafood.
You don't want to see all the
right. But black pepper for beef and lamb.
Totally okay.
Okay, so no problem.
All right, so we've got our beef is all mixed.
And then when it's ready, I'm going to use the camellia tea seed oil because this is what, and the great thing about this is most people know that in Chinese cooking you do you use high temperature short time.
Yes.
But if you oil, like particular olive oil, the smoking point very low.
Yeah.
So as soon as you put it in, they already smoke. So that's
Okay.
why reason why we use the community
Okay,
oil.
okay.
So you want to use high temperature time, sear the meat and so on and do. But before you do that, to make the dish looks really nice, you want to use ginger. Ginger goes really well. Okay, I want to show you. Then you can do one, I can do one. I want to show you how easy it is to mince ginger. You put a piece of ginger here, right? And you go.
Oh, see, now that.
Okay, and then I give you this, and then you can. I'll give you.
Now I've seen him do this before, and this would be dangerous. So you just can I watch one more time?
Yeah. Okay. Let me show you the trick. Okay. You always do it closer to here. So when you press, now put this closer to here.
Okay.
So when you press, if you put it here, it's not.
That's too far away. It's not enough pressure.
Here, you can literally do that.
Okay, 1,
Look
2.
at that. Very good.
Close.
Very
Okay.
good. Very good. Very
Okay,
good.
so that's 1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's stuck on there.
No, you know what?
No.
You are too gingerly. You are too gingerly.
Oh, I'm too ginger with my ginger.
The gingerly with your ginger. Basically.
Oh, can I do it again?
Yeah. Ha!
Closer.
Ha! You see that? There it is. Yeah,
Okay, it's getting there.
That's getting there.
Okay,
right.
that was it.
Yeah. So basically, that's the key. There's a lot of fun. Now, ginger goes really well with beef. So that's why we have to do
You
that.
know, the other thing I see that you do when you do that, because ginger is very stringy.
Yeah. That's why you have to go
Okay,
like that.
I will have to practice this one at home.
Practice.
So it's this special knife.
Yeah.
And the force of
Yeah.
the wrist. Okay, we'll
Now,
try that.
There are two things here, and Grace can work with me and stuff. The first thing is ginger goes really well. We put this in. Look at how hot.
Yes.
This is very, very hot, but the oil is not smoking because it's
Okay.
And then you put this in. Look at that. You stir. You can stir. You can see because it's dark soy. It actually gives a nice caramelized color. And then you let it steer some meat, and then when you see front, you turn them up.
Okay. Yeah. And it's only a couple minutes, right?
Okay. Yeah. You do not want to overcook. Never overcook.
Okay. So should I stir?
Yeah. Stir. Another one I'm doing is you can do it at home. Another thing is you can do it like this.
Flip it, yeah.
You can do it this way. You can make sure that you sear every single piece. Look how beautiful.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
It smells good. Because you want
you guys, this is wonderful.
I use good quality, so not cheap soy.
Yeah.
I don't ruin everything. Look at how nice it is. Never overcook. Okay, look at that.
Looks delicious.
This looks Anybody have any questions? Look how beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that. Smells so good.
Smells so good.
Yeah,
Anybody
a lot of
questions about it? Yeah.
Yes. They want to know what other protein to be used, and do you have to boil the gailan before you use it, before you stir fry it?
You can stir gailan by yourself. You don't have to boil it. I just do it because this way, everybody know that this is how the Chinese restaurant do it. They parboil it, or they oil poach it and put it on side.
Okay.
And then this way they can cook dishes very fast. Now, I just cooked the cube. This is the cube.
That was the bigger one,
This is the big cube, a bigger piece, okay? But I'm going to also show you, Grace is going to also do this. This is the slices.
The slice one, and we better go.
Okay, this is wonderful.
This will sear faster.
Yeah. And then it's a lot faster. The way to do it is, look how beautiful. Nice and beautiful. Oh.
Very fast.
You can tell Grace has been practicing cooking during the pandemic. So that's the reason why she is so proficient. When this is done, we will put this over here.
Okay, this is just about ready.
Put this over here. And then when it's ready, you can always control the heat and then pick it up. Grace, you can pick it up. Okay, look at that. Beautiful.
Wonderful.
And then I will show everybody how to do this dish, okay?
You can see the sear on here. Yeah.
Some audience would like to ask you, besides beef, what other substitute of protein?
You can use lamb. This goes really well with lamb. But if you use lamb, use a lot more leek. Use leek.
Use what? Okay.
Lamb goes well with leek.
Okay. Yeah.
Because lamb likely to have a little
flavor
and taste that people find a little bit unacceptable. But if you use leek and onion, beautiful. You can also use chicken for this dish. Okay. Now let me show you. This is the dish Grace and I have just
Prepared.
prepared this. And then Grace, before I even speak, she already jumped. Ah, wow, that's amazing. That's the reason why you are the CEO of a wonderful, successful, charitable organization. I am still stuck in the kitchen as a chef. Now, this is how the flavor. This is the flavor. Let me show you. You can stir this a little bit more with a spatula. I add oyster sauce. Now a lot of people don't realize oyster sauce, a lot of different kind of oyster sauce. I want you to make sure you only get, you ask any Chinese, any top restaurant, they only use this. This is Chang pan, this is a champagne. So this is the best oyster sauce. Okay, and then I use a tiny bit of sesame seed oil. Okay, and a tiny bit of soy sauce and a tiny bit of broth. Okay, and then a tiny bit of brown sugar, not much, just a little bit. Okay, then a tiny bit of soy sauce to give that dark color. This is the soy sauce I'm talking about. Okay, rich color. And then I want to add color with a tiny bit of chili, a lot of red bell pepper, and then I slightly thicken the sauce, and then I'll show you how beautiful. Now this is another classic. See, 1 portion of cornstarch to 3 portions of water, and then look at the sauce. Look at the beautiful sauce. Okay, look at that.
Wonderful.
And then when it's done, I will show everybody. Okay. This is so beautiful. This is amazing. This is so beautiful. Look at it. This way, then we
good gravy.
The gravy. You put it right over here. Now you put the beef right on top of here.
The gravy will be good on a bowl of rice.
Oh, beautiful. That's the reason why I make a little bit more, so you can serve over. And then leftover gravy, I use it for the slice one.
Okay.
So this way, you can actually do the same thing.
Okay.
Finish it up. And basically what we're doing is to show people how to do 2 dishes at the same time. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look how beautiful. That's the
presentation is beautiful.
Yeah. So basically it's very, very simple. And then I want to show everybody. Now, Grace, you can hold on to it and you can see, let the camera take a look at how beautiful this dish is. Okay.
So now you can see all of the colors.
Yeah.
You know, Chinese food has a lot of preparation, right?
That's why you do the preparation ahead of time.
Yeah.
And as long as you do a little homework, and then you can have it. And both dishes are very classic. Look at that.
Yeah,
How
beautiful.
And then if you want to make it deliberately interesting, let me show you. Very simple. Put a tiny bit of this right over here. This is lemon mint from my garden. So this is the classic beef kai lan.
Okay.
蠔牛肉芥蘭. Okay.
Yay,
this
beautiful,
is
beautiful.
Beef and broccoli, classic dish. And I put this over here. I put this over here so everybody can see how wonderful. This is dish number 2. Maybe Grace, I'm quite sure they have some question for you.
Why don't we see what the audience has to ask us? Stephanie, you want to tell us?
Yes. They want to ask, how can Chef Yan stay so young?
Let me share with you. The secret of my youth. Okay. First of all, I just turned 88. 88. You see. Secondly, I love my work. Just like Grace, when you enjoy your work, you don't feel like you're working.
Yeah, that's right.
When you're not working, you're enjoying it. You're having fun. It's your hobby. Cooking is my hobby. I don't have to feel, I have to get up and go to work. Thirdly, optimism and also passion. You have to be curious. Always see something, whether it's beautiful or not, be curious. And because of that love of life, okay? And thirdly, I eat very healthy. For 35 years, I have not gained 1 pound.
Wow. So then it must be exercise too, which is also important.
Food, diet, and exercise. go hand in hand. You
Yes.
gotta.
Yes.
I work in a garden this morning, and all of these I grow. Let's see, in my backyard.
Yeah.
All of these from my backyard. I have all kind of fruit tree. I have all kind of stuff, and gardening is very physical.
Mhm.
And then not only that, you're in touch with Earth,
Mhm.
Mother Earth. So you're very relaxing, very therapeutic. Cooking is very therapeutic.
Yes.
Gardening, fishing, golfing, they're all very therapeutic.
Okay.
So I think it's in your heart. And also make sure you stay active and always keep a happy lifestyle. Make sure that you're optimistic, and nothing bothers me. If something happened, just like Irvin had a little glitch, hey, this is life. Accepted it and move ahead.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I can be 88 and still look good.
Yay! Yeah.
Well,
Now,
those are
but what-
the same. Those are the same things that we really do and teach with our seniors at On Lok, where it says that here, right? It says where seniors embrace life, because we're focused on good nutrition. We're focused on good health. We really make sure that we engage them with socialization to prevent isolation, and then also a lot of physical activity. So we do the exact same thing that you practice every day, and that's what helps make our seniors strong also.
Yeah.
And also stay involved. If you're already retired, you're senior, stay involved and do a lot of volunteer job. That's the reason why, as a senior, I volunteer my service for On Lok, because they are doing such a good job. And not only servicing a few seniors, but a lot of seniors. How many people you can actually serve on an annual basis in terms of servicing the people?
In our PACE program on an annual basis, probably 1,800. And then in our senior center program, we probably reach about 5,000 to 6,000 seniors every year.
Wow, you see that? It's truly amazing. In the meantime, I'm going to get ready.
And meanwhile, I would like to announce our second winner is
good. Let's hear it.
Second winner already.
Yes, is
Who is it?
Uni Cineros.
Congratulations.
Congratulations! Yay!
We'll win a chef's knife, very lightweight, very, very handy. And then also the On Lok cookbook that was created by our participants and our staff, that also, as part of the anniversary, it's really their own traditions. So they showed and shared with us why these meals or these recipes were so important to them or so special to them. And just like we're doing here today, right, Chef?
Well, today we're so happy working with, and I am very happy because normally I do it alone, no support, no sous chef. But today we have a very talented sous chef, Grace, working with me, and so make my job a lot easier.
Yes.
Anything that doesn't look good, that takes too much time, Grace, please do it. That's why we need it.
Okay.
And also another thing I think is important thing is your attitude in life.
Yes.
Optimistic is very important, because when you feel optimism, when you feel hope, then you do not get depressed.
Right.
So I think all of us, whether you're senior or just an average person, make sure to maintain your enthusiasm and the right attitude in life.
Yes.
And always look forward to the tomorrow, the next day, next month.
Yes.
Never look back, because you know why? Because the future is the hope. The hope is in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay hopeful.
And even during the pandemic, we constantly reinvent ourselves. Okay. Now, this is also another classic. And this classic is, we do the sweet and sour pork.
Sweet and sour pork, okay.
But it's very different than the one that you do, okay? This is a classic. Now, you use pork shoulder or pork butt.
Okay.
You see the marbling? Don't use lean pork like this. This is too lean pork.
Okay.
You want to use pork butt, okay?
Yeah.
Or pork shoulder.
Okay.
And then I have fresh pineapple, not canned pineapple, fresh pineapple.
Everything is fresh.
Yeah. And this is not canned. This is bell pepper, fresh. And then I have lychee. Look at that. Lychee. This is the twin of lychee. Yeah. This is the best lychee. This is from Florida.
Oh yeah.
From Florida, yes. And then
One of my favorite.
fresh lychee.
Okay.
And then I also have some leftover cantaloupe
And honeydew.
and honeydew.
Good.
So
Okay.
this way you don't want to waste anything.
Right.
Now, another thing I want to show you, I want to ask Grace to do me a favor is, I'm going to ask Grace to cut me into, you see how I remove the seed from bell pepper, right? You see how I remove the peel from the right bun. See that?
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask Grace to do me a favor, and I want you to cut this into a little slice at an angle like this. Diamond, cut
Okay.
diamond, cut diamond.
Okay.
I want all this diamond cut like this. Look at that. This is
Okay.
the diamond. I would like to have diamond. Diamonds are forever.
They are.
So I would like to ask my executive sous chef Grace to cut this up.
All right.
Without you, I'll be lost, Grace, today. I'm not kidding. Okay. And then in the meantime, while Grace is cutting this diamond, we're going to cut up the pork. I want to show everybody how to do it. I cut the pork into a little chunks, bite-sized chunks like this, okay? Then I marinate the pork. I marinate the pork. Marinate the pork with soy sauce, basic marinade, and a tiny bit of wine, a tiny bit of pepper, a tiny bit of cornstarch, and then a tiny bit of wine. Now this is wine, okay? We use a tiny bit of wine. And then this is Shaoxing wine.
Shaoxing wine. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shaoxing wine. And then I'm going to ask Grace to do me a favor to mix it up. This is marinade. All you have to do is marinate it for approximately.
That's what I told them.
Yeah, very, very good. Very good. And then marinate it for about half an hour at the most. Okay. In the meantime, we're going to do, well, after you marinate, this is how you do it.
Okay.
Yeah. After you marinate, we'll put a tiny bit of egg yolk or egg white and put it right over here and coat the dish. You see? Marinate and put it over here. And then, this is the key. And then I have a chopstick. Actually, cooking at home is actually fun. People cook together, stay together.
Yeah.
And 民以食為天 美食無國界. Food is for not only for survival but enjoyment. When you marinate it, put a tiny egg, and then you coat it with cornstarch, lightly coated, dry coated with cornstarch.
Okay.
Then once this is done, all of this can be done ahead of time. 預早準備好，唔好做最後尾騰晒雞落唔開掘井 Everything can be done ahead of time. Anybody have any questions so far? What kind of cut? You can do chicken, sweet and sour shrimp. You can do sweet and sour scallop. You do not have to do pork. Okay. Some people they don't eat pork. Some people they don't eat beef. So you can do shrimp. You can do chicken. Okay. So it's very, very easy. So,
yes, I have some question. First is your mic is on mute again.
My
for some
mic
reason.
is mute again.
Now it's good. Now it's good. I can hear. Good.
Okay,
people would like to see some people would like to see how you sharpen the knife, but I see probably later on.
I'll show you. No problem. Okay. Now, when this is done, look at this. Grace, take a look at this.
Okay.
I'm going to put this right over here and let it deep fry. The oil has to be hot. This is also camellia tea seed oil. Okay. Okay. Look at that.
It's not smoking. That's the
secret.
Not
smoking. Amazing.
Right temperature.
The right temperature, and then you don't slam dunk. You put it in carefully. Okay.
All right. So we've made it like a batter or a crust, right?
Yeah. And then another thing that's very important. You put one of these over here, and then you get a strainer. Okay. And then when it's done, you scoop it out. Now look at it. Look at how beautiful.
Wow,
nice and, look at how. Look at that.
Wow.
Now since we have a few more, then we'll put it all together, and this is already done ahead of time. Okay. Okay.
More pork.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Then since a little bit too much oil, so I gotta move these a little bit. Okay. Very good. Look at that, nice and golden brown.
And it smells delicious
that.
too.
Look at that.
Wow.
This is nice and golden brown. Okay. The trick, the professional trick is you deep fry it once. So the whole piece of pork is cooked.
Okay.
Then you take it out, let it drain, and let it cool down. When you right before you serve,
you fry it again. Oh.
High temperature, so it's crispy the outside. So that's why you go to Chinese restaurant. The sweet and sour pork is very crispy.
Yes, because they do twice fried.
Twice fried, just like twice fried bean. Look how beautiful.
Wow.
Nice and golden brown.
You guys, you have no idea how wonderful all of this
Look
looks.
at this. Look at how beautiful, golden brown.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I normally use a bigger frying pan to do this. I just want to show you close up that you can actually do it smaller portion with this. When this is nice and done, I'm going to show Grace that you look at how beautiful. I want to show you. Look how beautiful.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at this.
Delicious.
Close up
Everybody.
Close up. Look at that. Any other question?
And it's so the batter is really very thin, right?
Yeah.
It's just the
very light
cornstarch.
batter. I don't want to have
for texture.
I don't want to have big batter.
Yeah.
So it's very, very lightly cold. And then let it drain. Let it drain well. So
Fantastic.
Look how beautiful.
Oh, delicious.
And this is
Look at this, you guys. Doesn't this look so delicious?
Yeah,
look
looks
at all the
great.
Things we made today.
Wow.
And then I think you still have some of these fruits, right? When we make it into the sauce.
The next thing I would make the sauce.
Okay.
So this is, we're going to serve in this beautiful bowl like this. And then maybe you can have a tea leaf. And then we'll show everybody how easy it is to make the sauce.
Okay.
Now, let me show everybody the sauce we have here. Okay. Now, this is what you need.
How delicious this is.
Normally, the typical sweet and sour sauce is vinegar. Okay, vinegar.
Just white vinegar?
Yeah, white vinegar.
Okay.
Ketchup.
What was the second thing you put?
Ketchup, vinegar, and a tiny bit of broth.
Oh, broth.
And then let's put the ketchup in there. And then tiny bit of Tabasco sauce, give a little kick to it.
Okay.
Tabasco sauce. And then brown sugar.
Okay.
Mix it up.
Should I mix it?
Yeah, mix it up. I give you a spatula to mix it well. Very good.
Okay, great. So we're making the sauce.
Now, this is what is amazing. Lemon juice.
The fresh squeeze.
Fresh lemon juice. Freshly squeezed lemon juice. That's how we do it. Now, the trick of this particular dish is, you know what? The trick of this particular dish is we use two more things that you normally don't use in Chinese restaurant. I use hawthorn. This is sanjia bang. Remind when you were little kid growing up.
Most Chinese kids, when they were little, had these as like a treat, right?
That's a treat. It's a snack. So what I did is I literally put it in water and put it in and melted it. And then,
so then
this is the trick. This is the trick. And other secret of my success for this particular dish is I use hawthorn vinegar. Okay.
And I tasted this. It's so delicious.
Amazing.
Very sweet.
Basically, this is a hawthorn cider vinegar. I put this right over here. And this is what makes it. And also hawthorn is very healthy. And then, of course, I use the best soy sauce. The best soy sauce to give that savoriness to it. And then finally, we will thicken it up. Like a lot of people may have a question. You see that? I put 1 portion of cornstarch to 3 portions of water.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody have question for Grace or Martin Yan?
Yes, they want to ask you where'd you get the hawthorn vinegar?
The hawthorn. They can get the hawthorn vinegar in a lot of maybe some Chinese store. If they have problem, they email Martin at yankincook.com. I'll tell you where you can get it. Okay.
It's delicious.
Bok choy.com. Bokchoydeal.com. You can order bokchoydeal.com.
Yes,
Okay.
the link is also the website is on the chat. So people, if you have question, want to know where you get it, then you can see it from the chat.
Both for the soy sauce and look at the sauce.
Yeah, it looks wonderful.
Look at that. Look at this.
Yeah.
Then I want to both of you and me should taste it a little bit. We're the quality control person.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure.
And you added these special ingredients, so it will suddenly have an extra special taste.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not just sweet and sour. It got
Right.
really a dimension, a new dimension.
Oh my gosh, it's so delicious.
And then I put a tiny bit of red pepper, pineapple, fruits. That's what makes this unique.
And so all those ingredients, you're usually trying to find balance between sweet, salty, acid, all of those things, right?
Yeah. So this is what makes the dish so different, so unique. That's the difference between a cook and a master. As a master, you basically want to, and I'm going to show everybody how beautiful the dish is. A simple dish, and I want to show everybody.
And you can tell that this is elevated because sweet and sour might usually have peppers, onions, and pineapple. But we've got lychee and some melon and the fresh pineapple.
And then taste it again. Taste it again after I put the fruit. While after add it in, you taste it again. Taste the sauce again. It's amazing. Very fruity. Milder.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So when this is nice and done, I'm going to show you. We have the barbecue pork. Now this is how you should serve. The barbecue pork, you put it in first, okay? When you do it at home this way, it would not lose the texture. If you toss it in with all the sauce right away, you lost the texture, the crispy texture. So this way, when you do this at home, this is the difference between when Chinese restaurant, they cannot afford to do this, but when you do it at home, this is how you do it. You put this all together like this beautiful piece. Okay. Beautiful piece, beautiful piece, and beautiful piece. Look at that. And then you put the sauce.
Okay. Where do you
put the
on
sauce
top?
right on top.
It's all about presentation too, right?
Beautiful presentation. Look at that. You have lychee. You have scallop. You have pineapple.
Melon, pineapple.
Melon.
And it also gives a lot of color.
Color contrast. That's the whole key. Is color contrast. So this.
One more scoop.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So this way, and then of course you want to make sure that people know that this is sweet and sour pork. So we put the sweet and sour pork right back on top.
Oh, looks so delicious.
So this way, and then there's still a tiny bit of sauce here. Don't want to waste this. So, look at that. Oh, and I am not kidding. It smells so good. Look at that. Hey, Grace.
Yeah.
You know, I have never done anything this beautiful when I do it by myself. And with Grace on the side, backing me up as an executive sous chef. Look at how beautiful this is.
Wow.
Fruity California food flavor, Hawthorne flavor, sweet and sour pork, classic dish.
Classic dish. It absolutely looks delicious.
Grace, final touch. Sesame seed. Final touch, put a couple of these right on top. Look how beautiful.
Oh, and so what are those? You also?
This is the deep fried mint.
Okay.
Look at that. This is a deep fried lemon mint. Okay. And I put this over here. And then this one, you can even put it over here too.
Yeah.
That means you can use it as a garnish for a lot of different dishes. And then, now your final touch.
Yes, final touch.
Sprinkle a tiny bit of
sesame seed
right here, just there. And this way, look how beautiful this is.
It is wonderful.
That's why I'm saying I have never done anything look so beautiful. So without you, this would not be.
Oh, well, thank you.
No, look at that. Today, sweet and sour pork,
Yeah.
classic. Beef and gailan, and then beef broccoli.
2 ways, right? 2 ways.
Yeah, 2 ways. And I understand that this year, On Lok celebrate 50th anniversary.
50th anniversary, the 50th birthday party of On Lok, when we started back in 1971 in Chinatown, North Beach area of San Francisco, trying to help seniors who wanted to stay in their community at home. And we're so proud of just having this opportunity in this anniversary to continue the important work that we have to do. We've learned so much during COVID, how important people need support and services like what On Lok has to offer. And you mentioned some of those. How do we make sure that they get good medical care? How do we make sure that they're getting support at home through home care services? They're getting hot meals. Our transportation vans are picking them up or delivering supplies and medicines to them. It's just such an important time right now to really help the seniors in our communities. And so we're very, very proud of the work we've done. And we're so excited about the next 50 years.
Oh, yeah. You know, the next, not 50 years, 500 years. Okay. Yeah. So in a true sense, let us ask any other question, because we have another book, another night to give out, right? We have one more set, right? So yeah, we will encourage everybody to be a part of On Lok and support On Lok for the next 50 years.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes. Yes, before we wrap it up, I like to announce the last winner for today's
Let's
show.
See.
Is Johnny from San Francisco. Johnny from San Francisco, I believe my staff already contacted you, but thank you for your participation in this show. It's wonderful to see you all in here. I have a lot of questions, and a lot of people ask us if they can buy one of those cookbook. We have never thought about it before, but then if you are really interested in the cookbook, please contact us at communitynews@onlok.org. And thank you for tonight. I guess thank you for Chef Yan. Thank you for Grace for tonight's show. And I'm super hungry already seeing the sweet and sour
I can't wait to taste it.
Definitely.
I must confess, I have enjoyed cooking, but today I am not only enjoying cooking, I'm excited and very, very excited about cooking along with Grace, because you and your team and On Lok does such a marvelous job taking care of a lot of seniors in the Bay Area, and I'm one of them. So I want to thank you. And on behalf of all the seniors in this whole area, in the Bay Area and San Francisco area, we thank Grace and her team, and Helen and Stephanie and everybody in On Lok. You have done such a marvelous job. I salute you. Happy birthday, On Lok. 50 years, another 500 years. That's what we should aim at.
Wonderful. Thank you. And thank you for inviting us into your home. And the shows that we've been doing, it just gives everyone encouragement and confidence to be able to cook themselves. This was very easy, as you saw, and we heard some tips today. So thank you, Chef. We're very, very appreciative of your support and for today.
Continue to make sure to participate on a virtual cooking class. Yan Can Cook with On Lok. Embrace senior, embrace life.
Yay!
Yes, let's embrace life. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
care now. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. And for our last announcement before we wrap up, we will have our next show on October 21st, and we would love to see the dishes that you made. So email us the information. Email us the dishes that you made at communitynews@onlok.org. And if you like to check out our updated event with Yan Can Cook with On Lok, visit us on our website, onlok.org/calendar. Then you will see the upcoming event in there. And thank you very much, everyone, and especially thank you for Grace to be there and everybody who joined our show tonight. And we would love to see you next time. Bye-bye.